was leaving the set, and he sort of pulled over to say bye, and he was wearing this red Switzerland hat, and I was like, sir, you look like a gangster.
Radio Nasha. Hi, Pari hu main from Radio Nasha. That's what I call myself.
Pari hu main.
Thank you so much for the lovely introduction.
You're welcome.
ये उल्टा होने वाला था. I was supposed to introduce you, but so happy to be sitting with the cast of Taj-Divided by Blood. Firstly, the trailer looks exciting. It looks interesting, and मुझे ऐसे historical dramas already बहुत ज़्यादा पसंद है. So I'm really looking forward to it, and congratulations, for this. You guys look like your characters only.
You feel like our characters, you said.
Yeah, the aura.
Aura.
So for my audience, please एक-एक करके बताओ अपने characters के बारे में, and how kind of did you relate with it?
तो my character, उसका नाम मुराद है. मुराद जो है वो he is Akbar's second son, मानसला बेटा, और his deepest desire, Murad's deepest desire is to get approval of his father, is to get acceptance by his father, क्योंकि सलीम को सबसे ज़्यादा इज्जत मिलती है और दनियाल जो सबसे छोटा है उसको सबसे ज़्यादा प्यार मिलता है. तो बीच में ये फंस गया है, and he doesn't get both of these things, so he's always fighting or desiring that.
While you were talking, I was seeing that he went full into the zone. Like, he became that person for a while now. Did you?
Did I know?
I don't think that's something that that'll be exciting to watch. You don't want him to become
Aditi, you were of course the Anarkali. What I want to know from you is what was your reference? Was there any reference point for this? Firstly, did you kind of take inspiration from anywhere?
I think the inspiration that exists is just too iconic and too mammoth inspiration, which exists. One can't like look away from it. I mean, it's too beautiful, and Madhubalaji and Mughal-e-Azam is like, people have just, there's so much there. And it's a gift that keeps giving. Like even today, we all watch it on repeat, and it's just so mesmerizing. For my own self, when I heard it, Anarkali is an iconic character, but to me, she is just a girl in love, like that. The only thing that I did, not fight for, but I insisted on, is that I wanted to make sure that Anarkali is not just looked at as a tragic heroine who has no control over her circumstances. It is true that a lot of what happens to her is not in her control, but somewhere I thought what was the most beautiful thing about Anarkali is that her love is her own choice.
Prince Salim.
Farmaiye.
You also kind of, अगर हम देखें दिलीप कुमार साहब ने ये रोल प्ले किया था, so वो कहीं पर, was there any kind of a pressure to fill those shoes in? Anything, कुछ भी नहीं था?
Not at all. I don't think I took any pressure of filling any shoes. I think the only shoes that I wanted to fill were mine into Salim, because if I even tried to compare or fill those shoes, which have been so beautifully sort of in the past, I mean, the only person when you think about Salim is Dileep Sahab. And like you said, like the idea, the way it's written, and the way my character is so beautifully sort of written by William and directed by Ron, is the fact that they've humanized it so beautifully that eventually when I approached it, it's just about a man who's in love, and it's just about a man who loves life, who loves poetry, who loves art, who loves music. And he just wants to be living in harmony and in peace and rightfully.
The most beautiful thing about the script was, और मैं बार बार ये कहता रहता हूँ, इन दोनों को भी मैंने कहा था जब मैं इनसे मिला था स्क्रिप्ट पढ़ने के बाद, that बहुत ही खूबसूरती से हर कैरेक्टर को तराशा गया है. ऐसा कोई भी किरदार नहीं है जिसको उसका ड्यू नहीं मिला हो, उस सबकी अपनी अपनी एक जर्नी है. और the most beautiful thing was that as a kid, when I would watch Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings or all of these big magnum opus, films, तुम्हारा you would team with someone, you would team with कि मेरा favorite ये है या वो है. तो इसमें भी this is my prediction or whatever, that I think that it's a subject like where every audience member will connect with their own person, because सबके पास कुछ ना कुछ है to offer.
Having धर्म जी and नसीरुद्दीन साहब, क्या वो surreal था? कितना surreal था? Being just around their aura and being around them.
I mean, never got to be around Dharam sir except just a logo launch, but that was surreal.
Yeah,
right?
that was really amazing.
You know,
Yeah, and वो moment बड़ा प्यारा था यार जब
she gave the rose.
the rose, yeah.
You know, I mean, he's very innocent on stage. It seems like, you know, he likes the audience. He loves them. I never saw his face not having a smile even for 1 second.
It was very
Right?
sweet.
And he was the longest person
It was
on
really
the stage. And throughout he had a smile on, whether it was he was alone, or whether he was greeting us, or whether he was taking the flower from her. I mean, he seemed like a very good soul, and, you know, a person who's seen a lot, who's been there, done that, you know, but still has that energy and charm, you know, and left in him, and so much more to give to the audience. You know, it felt like his want of entertaining us is still burning, you know, like large with huge flames. And that's as far as Dharam sir is concerned. And as far as Naseer sir is concerned, I was lucky enough to have many scenes with him. He doesn't miss a line. I've never seen him miss a line, ever.
That's true.
This one time he was wearing this red cap and he was leaving Amgaon, he was leaving the set, and he sort of pulled over to say bye. He saw me, spotted me, and he was wearing this red Switzerland hat. And I was like, sir, you look like a gangster. And I just said that like he was living in his SUV wearing this red cap, and I just saw him for like this thing, and I said this, and cut to 3 weeks later, this is our last day of shoot with him. And he calls me into his room, and he gives me this cap, and he says, before you steal it, I want you to have this.
Sweet.
And he gave me his cap, and I was and I told Ashim, and Ashim उसी वक्त रूम में आया और बोला सर मेरी कैप कहाँ है? So then I told him that it's basically a setting that I did or whatever. But like what I'm trying to say is
Setting.
ये छीनी गई है.
ये literally मतलब मैंने निकलवाई है. But मैं सबको बोलूँगा कि ये मेरे acting के लिए award दिए उन्होंने मुझे. So I couldn't wear it. So I was like, sir, should I wear it? So he's like, obviously it's a cap. And तो मैं आज तक नहीं पहन पाया हूँ. उसपे उनका signature है, एक छोटा सा message है. And yeah.
Dude, you should wear it. You know, like when I was in boarding school, we used to sleep with our books na under our pillow, hoping कि कुछ तो अंदर चल जाए. Same way, you should wear this cap.
So कुछ तो अंदर जाए.
Thanks, so sweet.
So cute.
So sweet.
It's a good idea.
And Dharamji also.
Try it.
But this was super fun. Thank you so much for
Thank
being
you.
so amazing. And all the best for Taj-Divided by Blood.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
तेरी हूँ मैं, मुझे न छूना.
Radio Nasha.